many reasons for being in a nightclub during the afternoon, but a sound check is one of them.
-1, -2, -2.
Jeffrey plus Andriy together make Tvorchi, Ukraine's electronic Eurovision entry. And this is the song they're hoping to win it with, Heart of Steel.
We can describe it in 3 words: strength, confidence and positivity. So this is basically a song about strong people who are staying in a good attitude in the negative situation.
Tvorchi won't be allowed to be political in Liverpool. However, in Lviv, they're not shying away from their message.
For us, it's important to win, so our country win this war against the occupants who came on our land. And about the Eurovision, our mission is, to represent our country the best way possible and do our best. If you're gonna win Eurovision, we will appreciate that too,
Since winning the public vote last year, Jeffrey and Andriy have had rehearsals interrupted by air raid sirens. Reasons like this why organisers have moved this year's contest from Ukraine to the UK.
I would say no harm done, because at least it's they're doing it on behalf of the Ukraine, so we know they're going to make the make
everything nice,
make it to the best of their abilities.
Some Tvorchi takeaways then. It is a powerful electronic sound. The lyrics are defiant, and it's that which connects with their Ukrainian fans. But the Eurovision question will be whether they can do it for a global audience.
The previous year it was about a war, and now we have to show people that Ukraine is just a culture. It's about our language and about Ukraine.
We continue to show the world that Ukraine is strong and we are not going anywhere, and both on Eurovision and in the world on the geopolitical structure and so on.
Just crosses strictly those.
It's in the nearby city of Ternopil where the story of Tvorchi begins in 2016.
Yes, right over there.
Jeffrey, originally from Nigeria, came here to study pharmacy. Andriy had done the same and wanted someone to practice his English with.
Like this, he was walking.
I was walking that way.
That way,
Yeah.
and then I come back and came and tapped his shoulder like this.
And what did you say?
I say, hey, I would like to check out my English skills.
In my head, I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" And then he was like, "Oh, I want to try my English skills." I was like, "Oh, okay."
A chain of events would ultimately bring them Eurovision, with some local fame on the way.
Awesome.
Although not everyone will be tuning in.
I watched Eurovision in previous years, but this time I'm not following it, because the news about events in Ukraine are more important now.
When Russia invaded the country, Jeffrey decided to stay in Ukraine for their music. Now, it's their music which is making them leave for Liverpool. The last 14 months in Ukraine has seen very few opportunities for escapism, really. And yet, with Eurovision last year and Eurovision coming up on the 13th of May in terms of the grand final, well, that is another opportunity for so many people. And being at that gig in Lviv was also an example of that. It was a rare sight watching people lose themselves into Tvorchi's music. There'll be a sizable Ukrainian presence on the grand final night. Kalush Orchestra will be performing as well. The question will be whether they can defend their title.